Hi, and welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks. As ever, the next 30 minutes will be packed with rib-tickling jollification and the usual pop mayhem and madness from our, as ever, stellar lineup. And this is me. Not again. Bill's first guest is the lead singer with veteran Welsh rockers The Alarm, now back in the charts under an alias. It's Mike Peters. The Alarm released the cover of John Lennon's War Is Over just before the Gulf War started. I'm sure it was a coincidence, but I'm hoping they cover I Shot the Sheriff. Instead of Sheriff, it's Linda Barker. And instead of shot, it's repeatedly shot. Bill's second guest presents Top of the Pop Saturday and Smile for CBBC. It's my favourite person on TV, Fun Cotton. Fun's audition for Children's ITV was making a pond out of jelly. I don't know why you'd ever need to make a pond out of jelly on a TV programme, but presumably it was the only way Celebrity Fit Club could get John O'Coleman to jump into the deep end of the pool. Fun and Mike, Bill's scene, ladies and gentlemen. Bill's first guest is a jazz singer-songwriter who scored a Brit nomination with her debut album. It's Amy Winehouse. You should be stronger. Amy's a massive jazz fan and once said she'd live in a hole if she could meet her hero, Ray Charles. Be careful, Amy. We all remember when Saddam Hussein said something similar. To this day, he still hasn't got to meet Mel and Sue. And it's a welcome return for Phil's second guest, the award-winning comic, author and host of one of the finest fishing shows on BBC4, Rich Hall. Rich says the most unpleasant person he's ever worked with was one of ZZ Top, the one without a beard, which is also a description of my least favourite Nolan sister. Rich and Amy, Phil's team, ladies and gentlemen. We start with our new round, which is based around quotes. We'll give our teams a music star and they have to pick their actual quote out of the three we give them. So, for Phil, Amy and Rich, here's your fountain of wisdom. It's the original Justin Timberface. Lou Reed's with his misguided attempt at rap. In fact, for tonight, let's use his rap name, Old Miserable Bastard. Which of these is a true quote from The Satellite of Love? He said one of these things. He said either, the most important thing in my room is a troll called James, or he said, I refuse to be packaged, money has never been an issue with me because I don't have any. Or he said, I cry at Walt Disney movies when the dog is defending the child against an enraged bear. All quite unlikely, but one of them was actually said by Mr. Reed.
But there's love, that photo of him there. You think if you are going to slash up the wall behind a venue, you'd take your guitar off first. You see, he's alleged. Yeah, I mean, he denies everything now. Apparently, he's an incredible apologist for his past life. But he's alleged to have had affairs with Bowie, it said, and Iggy Pop. What noise is that?
That's my Jewish mother cluck noise, like...
I thought I'd bought a really cheap box of fireworks in tonight. Oh, no, someone's licked me Catherine wheel.
But Bowie, you can sort of see, gentle Englishman. Oh, yes, oh. But who'd have sex with Iggy Pop? He's like... Hold
on. I like the way that you did that. Quite a touching impression of David Bowie being buggered there. Oh, oh, you pretty thing. Is this based on something? Is this The Secret Diaries of Adrian Jupitus? Yes! Gays don't just want to sleep with everyone. No. As you know, Phil.
Oh, get passed over by Iggy.
Is that a Jewish festival? Yeah. Passed over by Iggy? I was just wondering, I don't know. Amy, what do you think? You must have said things in public that don't sound like you or something at some point?
Yeah, it gets taken out of context a fair bit, yeah. No, something come out today where I said Dido was bland and Posh was an idiot. And they put it...
How's that out of context ever? Well, I haven't heard all your records, but I like your sentences a lot.
I think you have to use a deductive reasoning on this and add the phrase, and I can't find my heroine to every quote. And then see which one makes the most sense, because he's had quite a career as a smackhead. The most important thing is in my room, I have a troll named James, and I can't find my heroine. I refuse to be packaged. Money has never meant anything to me because I don't have any, and I can't find my heroine. I cry at Walt Disney movies where the dog is defending the child against a bear, and I can't find my heroine. I think it's that one.
You're quite right, Rich. He did say that. Lee from Blue said the most important thing in my room is a troll called James, and I refuse to be packaged. Money's never an issue with me because I don't have any. Was you?
I don't have any.
No, I know,
That's
but you should.
embarrassing.
How much do you talk? You have no idea what you've been saying.
Exactly. I thought that was it. I was like, people say that, don't they?
Well, you do.
Well, I did. I did.
No, the real quote was, I cry at Walt Disney movies when the dog is defending the child against an enraged bear, which may seem peculiar for such an apparently emotionless man, but even I cry at Disney films, particularly since they've been using a lot of those bastard Phil Collins songs in the soundtrack. In 2001, Lou Reed held a press conference to dispel rumours that he died. The following year, he had to hold another one because the people who'd seen him at the first one thought he was probably lying. Bill Muggenfern, this one's for you.
I'm a mess without my little China girl. Wake up in the morning, where's my little China girl?
Obviously born in the Chinese year of the Git. David, more image changes than Mr. Ben's rent boy, Bowie.
Saw these stars crashing down.
David Bowie once said one of these things. He said, I don't cut it in pyjamas, I don't want my winkle to fall out and everyone to see it.
Right.
That wasn't her. Or he might have said, nothing can compare to EastEnders, it's some of the best literature in England at the moment. Or he said, I love to paint with my Alice in Wonderland paint set that somebody gave me. It has all kinds of light pastel colours.
David Bowie. Look at that. See, that photo is in my barber's at the end of my road. He's a chameleon of pop.
I know,
Self-styled chameleon of pop. And you know how to kill a chameleon, don't you? You put it on a two-tone suit. There you go. Red, blue, ah!
Might have been a plumber.
Hey?
Might have been a plumber. My plumber went on Stars in Their Eyes as David Bowie, singing that very song. China Girl, yeah.
How showbiz are you? That really is low-rent name-dropping. I know a bloke who sings like David Bowie sometimes, but he's really a U-bend mechanic. Where do you live now?
In North Wales.
And when he's finished, you know, he's unblocked your cistern or something, does he go, thank you very much, Prestatyn, good night?
He does. He does it like this, like Bowie in the mind.
There's a bit at the beginning there where he spits the straw out like somebody's told him something really outrageous. Like, David, there's no horse in horseradish. What?!
I bet in China there is.
Well, yeah. Well, let's have it again. What do you mean there's a scheduled service at Gatwick that's cheaper than Gatwick Express?
I've got one. I want to go with this. This looks like a laugh. Let me have a go. David, behind you. Iggy Pop.
We'll be all night now.
Yeah, let's have one more. Go on.
Oh.
Right. I'm actually a bloke. What?
Rich has got one.
Ready? Spit out the straw!
And relax.
I can't imagine Dave Bowie saying winkle somehow. The winkle photo.